So right now, I think, my guess is, they are up here, somewhere right about there.
On this episode of Salty Doug Sailing, I try to meet up with an absolute legend. A sailor and YouTuber who, along with his brother, their significant others and friends, have been adventuring around the world for over a decade. They've sailed around the world and experienced everything a cruiser can experience, and they've become indisputable proof that the cruising lifestyle is sustainable. Their videos are watched by almost 1 million followers, and I've lived my life vicariously through them for the better part of the last 10 years.
Previously on Delos.
Okay, so good morning. It is Sunday morning, and I've got a bit of an early start already because I've had an unexpected opportunity come up. It turns out that SV Delos, who is a YouTube channel that I've followed for years and years and years, they are about 10 miles from the boat. So it's supposed to be partly sunny, mid-70s, so beautiful day. I think wind's going to be coming out of the south. It's the plan, is to see if on this slightly overcast Sunday morning, Father's Day morning, I can meet up with some of my sailing idols.
The Delos journey started over 11 years ago when Brian and Brady Troutman sailed down the west coast of the United States on Brian's Amel Super Maramoo. Since then, they've crossed the Pacific, Indian, and Atlantic Oceans, visited countless exotic places, and had over 50 people crew along the way.
And just like that, I am on the boat and chasing Delos. So right now, I think, my guess is, they are up here, somewhere right about there, and that is 9.24 nautical miles away. So roughly at this speed, just under 2 hours. I would be sailing, but the wind is right on the nose, and it's not very much wind, about 3-4 knots. So pretty pointless. Well, so far, still no luck. I am about 3.5 miles from where I think they are, but they haven't answered on the radio. I've tried them a couple of times. I'll try one more time just for friends. Delos, Delos, Delos. This is the sailing vessel Jubilee on 1-6, over. Yeah, no go, unfortunately. So for a split second, I thought this was them, but unfortunately, no go.
The way I found out that Delos was nearby was from an Instagram post they did the night before. But aside from just being a big fan, there was another reason I really wanted to find Brian. This was his very first Father's Day as a new dad.
Okay, so a little update. I got a tip from a friend on shore that, well, somebody had posted on their Instagram that they had left them a 6-pack and I don't know, something else on their boat while they were away, and welcoming them to their home river, which is one creek up from where I am right now. So I'm going into the South River, and I'm going to see if I can find them there. So fingers crossed. Okay, super exciting. I think I found him. It's the only catch that I've seen. And it's about the right size, looks about the right shape. It's got the same dodger and everything, so I'm pretty sure this is it. Okay, it is definitely them. I see the Buddha man on the bow.
Seeing this boat in person was somewhere on the order of surreal. I'd watched it carry an amazing group of young people all over the world, taking them on an adventure that most people only dream about. And here it was, just a few short feet away. From Maggie, the hoisted dinghy, to the multitude of flags on the transom representing the countries Delos had visited, seeing this boat up close was an experience I'll likely never forget.
This is the coolest thing I think that I could have imagined for today.
And just when I thought the experience of seeing this legendary boat couldn't get any better, I got to wish Brian a happy first Father's Day.
Thank you for the Prosecco.
Happy Father's Day!
Happy Father's Day.
What an amazing and gracious guy, and what an awesome day. Thanks, Brian. Then it was time to start sailing back home.
Tack and put up the jib, and we'll see if that drives us. There's a big container ship coming that looks to be a couple miles away. Let's see if I can actually see him on AIS. All right, let's get the sails up first of all. Not much wind at all today.
Maryland capital yacht.
It is absolutely peaceful out here. There isn't a breath of wind, but it's not hot. Not particularly satisfying.
And that's when it happened.
Alright, well there was absolutely no wind, so the jib is going back in, and we are going to motor on back slowly.
Bright idea switching.
Alright, let's fire her up. Not the sound you want to hear. Alright, we'll try that again with everything else off.
I had some intermittent problems starting the engine off and on, but this was one of the worst times. It was the end of the day, on a Sunday, and there was no wind.
Yeah, it does this every now and then. But that's alright. Okay, so after 45 minutes of messing with it, I figured out what the deal was.
Join me for my next video on Salty Doug Sailing, where I replace the wiring harness on a Yanmar Marine diesel engine. Until then, stay salty.